Good morning, guys. Today we are going to start reviewing for grammar. We're going to go back to classifying sentences in Shirley Grammar. So each day this week and into next week, we are going to talk about our parts of speech and review those. So the first thing that we're going to review today are nouns. So take a look at the screen. It says a noun is a word that names a person, place, or thing. Our example sentence, 3 kids jammed loudly to the music. Notice that kids and music are both in a different color. Those are highlighted for you to show you that those are the nouns in the sentences. So we're going to do some practice and we're going to find the nouns. So remember, we are looking for a person, place, or thing. So find the nouns. We are going to mark the words that are nouns. So take a second to see if you can find the nouns in the picture. So I see the word park, and park is one of those words that depending on how you use it, it could be a noun or a verb. But if we're talking about it being a noun, you might want to say, I like to go play at the park. I also see the word bird. There's kid, beach, mom, cat, ball, dog, book. That last part, I see hat, pen, and dad. So now let's talk about what we know when we classify sentences using Shirley Grammar, that when we classify with our noun, we use SN for subject noun. So if we're looking at our example sentence here, kids would be our subject noun, and music would be our object of the preposition. So in Shirley Grammar, when we classify, there are 2 nouns that we can classify: subject noun and object of the preposition. So remember, when we have subject nouns, do you remember how we classify those? SN, and then our object of the preposition, we have OP. So I want you can pause the video or you can continue to play, but I want you just to look wherever you are, look around your room, and I want you can say these out loud, or you can write these on a whiteboard or a piece of paper. I want you to find 5 nouns around you. So around me, I see a lamp. I see my coffee cup, of course. I see a bed. I see a book. And if I look out my window, I see a tree. So those are 5 nouns that I see. Now, these are all things that I see. If you have a grown-up in the room or a sister or brother in the room, you might see a person. All right, so I'm going to make these a little bit smaller so they will all fit. There we go. Now I want us to think of a sentence using each of those words. So my sentence for lamp says, my mom asked me to turn on the lamp. So here is the word lamp. Now I want you to think, how is this noun used in my sentence? It can be a subject noun or it can be the object of the preposition. So lamp here is going to be OP for object of the preposition. Now I want you to find my subject noun in this sentence. We know every sentence to be a complete sentence has to have a subject, so I need a subject noun. Good job. Mom is our subject noun, so we would classify that as SN if we were classifying the sentence. So I want you to pause the video and do the same thing with your sentence. Type it out, write it out, and think about, is your noun the subject noun or the object of the preposition in the sentence? Let's do the same thing for the word cup. So my sentence says her cup is purple and blue. So here is the word cup. And I need to say, is cup going to be the object of the preposition or the subject noun? Yeah, the word cup is the subject noun here. Bed. I need to slow down. There we go. The kitten is sleeping in the soft bed. So bed is the noun that I used. Now I'm going to decide, is this word the subject noun or the object of the preposition? So bed is going to be OP, object of the preposition. If I was classifying this sentence, my prepositional phrase would be in the soft bed. All right, what is our subject noun here? Our subject noun here is kitten. So we know that is a thing. All right, the next noun that I picked is the word book. Now again, you're pausing your video. You may just want to say a sentence out loud using your noun. You may want to write it down, but make sure that you are able to create a sentence using your noun and you are identifying your noun as the subject noun or as the object of the preposition. So for book, my favorite book is The Three Bears. So book is my word. I'm going to highlight my noun here. And it is the subject noun. Our last noun that we picked, or that I picked, is tree. So my sentence here, the beautiful tree is blooming in my front yard. So I need to decide, is the word tree the noun for my subject noun or for my object of preposition? And we know that tree is our subject noun in this sentence. We do have another noun. Can you find the other noun in my sentence? The other noun I have here is yard. And we know that yard is the object of the preposition, in my front yard. is the prepositional phrase. So yard would be our OP, object of the preposition, if we're classifying. So take some time, find your nouns, write your sentences, say your sentences out loud, and then you need to know if that is the subject noun or the object of the preposition. So if you're classifying a sentence and you're not sure what your object of the preposition is, make sure you're asking yourself, is this word a noun? Is it a person, place, or thing? So you have some more activities to do today that are optional. You'll notice you have a couple more videos or some links to some games or a work sheet page you may want to print, or just like we did with the other page, look at it on the screen and go through identifying your nouns or making sentences with your nouns. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day. We are going to continue practicing our parts of speech tomorrow.